How we doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. And we're going to go on the next little addition to what we were working on. We're in the key of B flat, and I started you to try to simple things down if you hadn't already, and we started last week with just a simple thing. Okay, and that was the start of what we started. But you'll also notice that I just played the chord. But last week I showed you something different. I was playing, this is the harmony and also the bass. Okay, so I'm adding all this in there. Now if you're playing one keyboard and you're going to play a piano, one keyboard all the way through, you're going to be, if you're on a piano, you need to start learning some bass. Or something, and you need to have a rhythm going with that so you can figure out what you can do to come up with the best thing. Because I don't play a whole lot of bass on the piano. If I do, it's going to be something like, jumping down. And you can practice on those by jumping. In other words, you need to get a beat going. Now, if you're just playing a keyboard and you want to keep going what I'm doing, just play a chord this way, and you're satisfied with doing that and playing a lead, then go for it, that's fine. But I found that adding here and adding here both at the same time, it really makes it sound different. And I do that because I have 3 keyboards. So if I play the same thing here as I did, I'll play this again. Okay, I'm going to play it down here now. I also have a bass down here. But I'm not going to play the bass because I know most of you don't have one. I had a heck of a time coming up with a bass assembly that I had because most people don't sell them anymore, but Hammond still was. Wurlitzer was, but I didn't like the sound of it. They changed some of the things that I didn't care for. I used to play Wurlitzer, the pipe organs in the pizza parlors. For a while, for about a year and a half. That was a lot of fun. It really was. Got free pizzas, too. Anyway, but, okay, back to this. Now, we need to write, and so we have B, G, F, G, F, G, B. And we have B again, C, B, C, D, C, D, Now we're back in the B again. Okay. Now, this is your treble clef, which should be easy for you to do, because we worked on that right after we started our lessons back on, somewhere in the 20s, I believe, or below. And it looked like a terrible thing to do, because the first time you do it, that's what it feels like, just like what we did. And I did it that way so you could get the idea. Not to discourage you, but just let you know that it's a hard way to go that way, unless you're doing it this way. B, B, G, F, G, B, B, G, B, C, B, C, D, D, C, B, B, G, F, G. Now you get that down, and then you have to figure out what this is doing. So you're going to have to play this up out of your way so you can't see it. But I have to play this lead in order to join this hymn. See? To fill it out. So you just have to write that down. You're up here. I'm hitting F and D. Now I'm going to go to G, C. And I'm alternating C and B flat, C and B flat, then B again. Okay? I'm changing my combinations just a little bit at a time because that's what I do. I never seem to be able to play the same thing exactly the same anyway. So the only way I can do that is to record something and drill it into my brain until I can't see straight. But I still change things when I try to play it again. So that's where we're at, and you need to refresh your reading skills. So you're getting good on your treble clef, and especially on your bass clef. Some people have always said this is cheating. And then when they start seeing how I'm jumping around and I'm doing different things and I'm using all these things without trying to figure out anything, they say, wow, how can you do that? It's really simple. I know the chords, I know the harmonies of those chords, and so that's what I do. I play the harmony of the chords that I'm working on. Simple as that. And you can do the same thing by jumping around. And on a piano, you do a little jumping or a little quietness. Just to give you a simple thing there. And so you need to do that probably, a 30-second or a 15-second clip off the first of a song? Well, it will be because I'm writing a song with a start to it. I'm calling it Where I Go to Be Safe. And it's not in a dark closet with the door shut. So, anyway. So for this week, let's keep it as simple as we can. And remember, the metronome or a beat. Just keep it all in order. Because this is basically one bar. This is one bar. And this is one bar. Except you play a little faster. Okay? And again. having a good weekend. And so start playing around with this stuff. If you got a camera, you can slow down. You can slow down your pictures probably on your phone, whatever it is, slow this down. So it's easy for you to follow me, but it's actually pretty simple if you just keep it in mind. And if you get confused, remember, it's simple. And stay simple. You're only playing one note pretty much at a time. Do it again. Okay, just one note up here, and you're playing the B chord down here. Okay, and with that, I will boogie out of here, and you can boogie wherever you're going, and I'll catch up with you next week. Again, sorry, I missed getting this out this morning because I wanted to show you the printouts on some of these programs I have, and I couldn't get one, the important one that I wanted to work. I got a glitch in it somewhere. I don't know if they gave me an update, but usually that's what happens, and I can't figure out what the update is. But I had it almost figured out, and I figured it's time to get this done and get it out to you that are following me. And if you have a problem with something, it's so easy. Just subscribe. I'll get the message because you're going to comment about what you're having problems with, and I'll get back to you through the same method on YouTube. Later down the road, we'll have an email if things progress properly. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.